Hello, friends. The results of the systemic tests done in our schools have been published. Many of you are feeling disappointed and disheartened by the results at your school. Take some encouragement from the fact that you're not alone in this. All these children had interrupted schooling in 2020 and beyond, and we're seeing the results of that now. Many of the current grade 3 learners didn't attend grade R as a result of COVID-19. They have lost that academic year. The pandemic aside, though, we have a crisis on our hands in many of our schools. We've had a chance to look at the results and work through the disappointment and despair. The important thing now is how we use those results. We need to dust ourselves off, put on our thinking caps, and find a way forward that's going to lead to improved results. The first hurdle that we need to overcome is the attitude in the staff room. These results are the responsibility of the whole school, not just the teachers of the grade 3 and grade 6 learners. Everyone is responsible and everyone should be actively involved in the improvement plan going forward. Don't allow yourself or others to put the blame on your shoulders, as so often happens in these situations. You are part of a team, and only teamwork can make the dream work. The blame game has no place in a successful team. We need to take a close look at how we're doing things. We can't continue to do the same things over and over in the same way and expect different results. Something has to change for progress to be made. This is where we need to be mature educators by putting our bruised egos aside and asking for input and assistance from others. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of strength, courage, and commitment. You're going to need all of these in bucket loads for change to happen at your school. But it can be done. Take some time to look at the results and the analysis that you've been given. It helps to do this as a group because we see things from different perspectives. Look for areas of concern that you could group together as focus areas. Make a list of the areas of weakness and then prioritize them. For example, children who are struggling with word sums in maths probably have difficulty understanding the language, so the language work needs to be a priority. This must be a whole school effort with the buy-in of everyone and not just a standalone plan for grade 3 and 6. You'll probably find that the intermediate phase teachers could do with some assistance and support in helping their learners with reading. For example, the foundation phase teachers have the know-how and can offer that support. We shouldn't be working in islands, but rather across the grades, as this affects all the learners. Choosing a few areas to focus on is less daunting. It will mean that you can give your full attention to those areas and cover them well and meaningfully, rather than trying to touch on all the weak areas superficially and not really making much progress at all. Use your friends and colleagues at neighboring schools as sounding boards. Ask them how they approach things, and perhaps you'll pick up something that could work for you too. We don't have time to experiment, so it would help you a great deal if you could gather together a few tried and tested ideas. It's going to take hard work to achieve success, but as dedicated educators, we're obliged to give it our best shot. Wouldn't you want that for your own child? It's a huge task ahead of us, but we've faced adversity many times. We can do this.